Good morning, namaskar, and a hearty welcome to the viewers. Today, that is 16th of August 2024, at 9:17 hours Indian Standard Time, ISRO is launching its youngest and tiniest rocket, SSLV, on its final developmental flight. I am Madhuri giving the commentary in English. Together with me in the commentary box is my co-commentator, Shri Vikas Vankar, giving the commentary in Hindi. The launch event is being telecast live from the Mission Control Center at Satish Dhawan Space Center, Shar, Sriharikota, the spaceport of India. We will bring to you the details of launch through the courtesy of Doordarshan. Apart from DD National, the live telecast is also available on ISRO website, YouTube, X and Facebook.
नमस्कार, सुप्रभात। स्वागत है आप सभी दर्शकों का इसरो के प्रमोशन मिशन SSLV D3 EOS 8 मिशन के सीधे प्रसारण में। मैं विकास स्वर्णकार अपने साथी कमेंटेटर मिस माधुरी पी के साथ श्रीहरिकोटा के मिशन नियंत्रण केंद्र से आप सभी का स्वागत और अभिनंदन करता हूं। इस वर्ष का यह तीसरा प्रमोशन मिशन है। इससे पहले हमने 1 जनवरी 2024 को PSLV C58 एक्सपोसैट का सफल प्रक्षेपण देखा। उसके बाद 17 फरवरी 2024 को GSLV F14 इनसैट 3DS का सफल प्रक्षेपण देखा था और आज SSLV D3 स्मॉल सैटेलाइट लॉन्च व्हीकल की श्रृंखला में यह तीसरा विकासशील उड़ान देखने जा रहे हैं। अब आपके सामने आ रही है SSLV की इंटीग्रेशन वीडियो।
CDP to ROD. CDP confirms readiness of range network and mission computers.
स्मॉल सैटेलाइट लॉन्च व्हीकल जो कि इसरो के सभी प्रमोशन यानों में सबसे छोटा यान है, लेकिन सबसे प्रभावी यानों में से एक है। यह नोजल एंड सेगमेंट, पहला सेगमेंट लॉन्च पेडेस्टल पर रखा जा रहा है। फिर यह प्रथम चरण का ही मिडिल सेगमेंट लाया जा रहा है।
You have so far watched the nozzle end segment of the first stage being brought to the mobile service tower of the first launch pad and being placed on the pedestal. Here is the integration of the middle segment, thereafter the hoisting of this head-end segment of the first stage.
Control to note event 138 completed.
प्रथम चरण का यह इग्नाइटर है जो प्रज्वलित करेगा प्रथम चरण के सॉलिड बूस्टर को। बहुत ही सावधानी पूर्वक, सुरक्षा पूर्वक यह कार्य संपन्न किया जाता है। यह है द्वितीय चरण, SS2 के नाम से जाना जाता है। यह
The SS2 along with the interstages being brought after assembly to the first launch pad and being hoisted for integration with the assembled first stage.
द्वितीय चरण को भी प्रथम चरण के ऊपर लाकर समायोजित कर दिया जाता है और यह आप देख रहे हैं तृतीय चरण। यह भी ठोस नोदक पर आधारित तृतीय चरण है जो लगभग 4.5 टन का ठोस नोदक अपने साथ लिए हुए है।
After the third stage assembly which you have just watched, here are the visuals from the spacecraft preparation facility where EOS-08 is getting prepared. The prepared satellite will be placed on VTM and then the payload fairing will be closed in the satellite preparation facility.
यहाँ भी आप अपनी स्क्रीन पर देख रहे हैं, यह है EOS-8 भूप्रेक्षण उपग्रह जो कि लगभग 175 किलोग्राम का भूप्रेक्षण उपग्रह है। इसे भी बड़ी सावधानी पूर्वक यान के साथ समायोजित कर दिया जाएगा। यह अभी इसको एनकैप्सुलेट किया जा रहा है। पेलोड फेयरिंग के अंदर इसे सुरक्षित कर लॉन्च पैड लाया गया है। इस एनकैप्सुलेटेड असेंबली को स्टेज 3 के ऊपर में समायोजित कर दिया गया और इस तरह तैयार हो चुका है SSLV D3 लॉन्च व्हीकल। इसके पश्चात मोबाइल सर्विस टावर को सुरक्षित दूरी पर वापस ले लिया जाता है।
All preparations for SSLV
and Launch Authorization Board have already given clearance for proceeding with the countdown and launch of SSLV D3 EOS-08 mission. All operations in the countdown sequence till automatic launch sequence have been completed satisfactorily. Based on the clearance obtained from the launch vehicle, spacecraft, range and network station and prevailing favorable weather condition, Mission Director hereby authorizes to initiate launch operation sequence for the launch of SSLV D3 EOS-08 mission at 9:17 hours IST today, that is 16th August 2024.
All stations to note, Mission Director has given authorization for the launch of SSLV D3 EOS-08 mission.
इस उड़ान की उल्टी गिनती लगभग 6.5 घंटे पहले शुरू हो चुकी है। इस दौरान काफी सारी गतिविधियां, परीक्षण पूरे कर लिए गए हैं। सभी तंत्रों और उपतंत्रों के संतोषजनक पाए जाने पर रेंज डायरेक्टर, टेलीमेट्री एंड टेलीकमांड डायरेक्टर, स्पेसक्राफ्ट डायरेक्टर और व्हीकल डायरेक्टर यान के प्रमोशन की अनुमति देते हैं।
Automatic launch sequence initiated for SSLV D3 EOS-08 mission.
यह सभी तंत्र संतोषजनक पाए जाने पर मिशन डायरेक्टर ऑटोमेटिक लॉन्च सीक्वेंस शुरू करने का अनुमोदन प्रदान करते हैं और तत्पश्चात व्हीकल डायरेक्टर ऑटोमेटिक लॉन्च सीक्वेंस शुरू करते हैं और ऑटोमेटिक लॉन्च सीक्वेंस शुरू किया जा चुका है।
Countdown leading for the launch of SSLV has been 6 hours 30 minutes long. The launch vehicle, spacecraft, range systems and downrange tracking stations gear up with concerted activities leading to the launch. Here on your screens, you are watching the visuals from the launch view gallery here at Sriharikota. Many curious faces eagerly waiting for the launch.
जी हाँ, बड़ी तादाद में सुबह से छात्र छात्रागण यहाँ उपस्थित प्रमोशन का आंखों देखा आनंद लेने के लिए।
Based on confirmation of readiness from all participating teams, the start of automatic launch sequence has been authorized. It's a capsule of very essential checks before launch. When the computers at Launch Control Center ascertain the good health of the launch vehicle, the onboard computer is handed over the action. Right now, we are 14 minutes 40 seconds away from the scheduled launch time.
Chain actuation in progress.
SSLV D3 EOS-08 मिशन में इसरो के नवीनतम भू प्रेक्षण उपग्रह जो कि 175 किलोग्राम का अर्थ ऑब्जर्वेशन सैटेलाइट है, इसे लघु प्रमोचन यान यानी स्मॉल सैटेलाइट लॉन्च व्हीकल SSLV द्वारा 475 किलोमीटर की गोलाकार निम्न भू कक्षा में 37.4 डिग्री के झुकाव के साथ प्रक्षेपित किया जाएगा। इस मिशन में स्पेस रिक्शा द्वारा निर्मित SR-0 डेमोसैट भी एक सहयात्री उपग्रह है। SSLV D3 का प्रमोशन भारतीय मानक समयानुसार आज 16 अगस्त 2024 को प्रातः 9:17 पर श्रीहरिकोटा के प्रथम प्रमोशन मंच से किया जा रहा है। इस प्रमोशन का कुल काल 945 सेकंड में पूरा किया जाएगा।
This mission of SSLV D3 intends to place EOS-08 weighing 175.5 kilograms, the primary satellite, in 475 kilometer circular low Earth orbit with an inclination of 37.4 degrees. The mission also carries a passenger payload SRO's Demosat from Space Rickshaw. The launch will take place from the first launch pad of SDSC Shara, as we already told you. Present launch is the third and final developmental flight of the small satellite launch vehicle SSLV that is designed for low-cost access to space for micro, mini and nano satellites. Feasibility to be assembled in this time and launched on demand, thereby necessitating only minimal launch infrastructure. The first developmental flight of SSLV D1 EOS-02 Azadi-Sat mission in August 2022 had performed as predicted with respect to propulsion stages, However, due to an anomaly, the satellites were placed in an unstable elliptical orbit. The second developmental flight of SSLV D2 EOS-07 held in February 2023 was a textbook success. The completion of today's mission will herald the SSLV rocket into the operational phase for further launches.
ऑटोमेटिक लॉन्च सीक्वेंस जारी है। अब हम उड़ान से 12 मिनट 1 सेकंड की दूरी पर
T-12 minutes.
SS2 redundant chain actuation completed.
एसएसएलवी की प्रथम उड़ान हमने 7 अगस्त 2022 को देखी थी। फिर 10 फरवरी 2023 को एसएसएलवी D2 EOS-7 का सफल प्रक्षेपण हमने देखा और आज हम यहाँ एसएसएलवी के तृतीय प्रमोचन देखने जा रहे हैं। इस उड़ान के पश्चात एसएसएलवी की विकासशील उड़ानें खत्म होकर NSIL द्वारा प्रचालनशील उड़ानें प्रारंभ की जाएंगी।
SS1 redundant chain actuation in progress.
एसएसएलवी की मुख्य विशेषता यह है कि इसे कम लागत में तैयार किया जा सकता है और इसे पुनः तैयार करने में भी बहुत कम समय लगता है और यह मांग के अनुसार कई उपग्रहों को समायोजित करने तथा प्रक्षेपण करने का क्षमता रखता है।
We are about 11 minutes from the launch, and as we wait, let me describe the nominal flight events that the SSLV D3 EOS-08 mission will go through. Ignition of the first stage motor, SS1, marks the T0 for liftoff, which is scheduled at 9:17 hours. The thrust of SS1 will carry the rocket to an altitude of 93 kilometers within 124 seconds, that is close to 2 minutes. The second stage, SS2, ignites 300 milliseconds ahead of the separation of first stage. The launch vehicle is configured with vented interstage to abet the hot separation. 131 seconds into the flight time, closed loop guidance is initiated. Hereafter, based on the final destination, the rocket steers itself with correction in trajectory. At 158.7 seconds into the flight time, when the rocket would have reached 147 kilometer altitude, the payload fairing will be separated. In the absence of dense atmosphere at that altitude, the aerodynamic shaping of rocket imparted by payload fairing is no longer essential. The second stage burns out at 239 seconds into flight. Its action time is 115 seconds. The launch vehicle coasts for the next 163 seconds. During this regime, there is no thrust development, but the launch vehicle is steered. At the expense of meager loss of relative velocity, the launch vehicle gains an altitude of 182.5 kilometers. The ignition of third stage, SS3, is scheduled 10 seconds after the SS2 separation. It burns for 109 seconds, during which there is remarkable increase in relative velocity of the launch vehicle. It increases from 3.2 kilometers per second to 7.2 kilometers per second. And in the post phase of 176.6 seconds follows the action of SS3, while the stage is with the ongoing launch vehicle. SS3 is separated 697.6 seconds into flight. Another 8.5 seconds later, the velocity trimming module plays a crucial role of adding or curtailing velocities as necessary to impart appropriate injection parameters to the primary satellite EOS-08. This is scheduled to take place approximately 13 minutes 29 seconds into flight. Injection of SRO DemoSat at 476.23 km altitude marks the completion of the mission. In all, the mission is 15 minutes 44 seconds long.
इस यान में प्रथम चरण में HTPP पर आधारित ठोस नोदक वाला चरण है, जिसमें कुल 87 टन का ठोस नोदक है, जिसकी मदद से वह 2496 किलो न्यूटन का प्रणोद उत्पन्न कर यान को 94 सेकेंड में 93 किलोमीटर की ऊंचाई प्रदान करेगा। द्वितीय चरण में ठोस नोदक है फिर से, और इस चरण में कुल 7.7 टन का ठोस नोदक है। इसके साथ वह 234 किलो न्यूटन का प्रणोद उत्पन्न करेगा। यह चरण 116 सेकंड तक प्रज्वलित रहकर यान से पृथक कर दिया जाएगा। अब आप सभी दर्शकों के सामने है एक कर्टेन रेजर वीडियो SSLV D3 का।
Full prime chain actuation in progress.
Over the years, there has been a significant global shift in demand for small satellite launches. There is a growing need for a constellation of Earth observation and communication satellites at a lower cost. Small satellites have the potential to transform society by bringing the benefits of space technology to even the remotest of places. The numerous advantages of small satellites will make them a game changer in the space industry. To cater to this need, ISRO has developed a quick turnaround launch vehicle called the Small Satellite Launch Vehicle SSLV to launch single or multiple nano, micro and mini satellites up to 500 kilograms to the planar low Earth orbit. SSLV is a three-stage vehicle with all solid propulsion stages and liquid propulsion based velocity trimming module as terminal stage. It is 2 meters in diameter and a height of 34 meters with lift-off mass of 120 tons. The third mission of SSLV D3 is set to launch with EOS-08 as the primary satellite, developed by ISRO, and SR-0 Demosat as a co-passenger satellite developed by Space Kids India. The satellites will be positioned in a 475 km circular orbit. The primary satellite EOS-08 is a microsatellite built on an IMS-1 bus platform, and the mass of the satellite is around 175 kilograms. The primary objectives of the EOS-8 satellite are to create payload instruments compatible with the microsatellite bus and to incorporate new satellite-related mainframe technologies required for future micro-operational satellites. The satellite is equipped with 3 payloads: the Earth Observation Infrared Payload EOIR, and the Global Navigation Satellite System Reflectometry Payload GNSSR, and Silicon Carbide Ultraviolet Dosimeter. The data from the satellite will be used for disaster monitoring, fire detection, volcanic activity observation, industrial and power plant disaster monitoring, cryosphere studies over the Himalayan region, and flood detection. The Silicon Carbide Ultraviolet Dosimeter is designed to monitor the UV irradiance at the viewport of the crew module in the Gaganyaan mission. The mission life of the satellite is expected to be 1 year. SSLV is poised to revolutionize the global space commercial market, catering to the launch of small, mini, micro and nano satellites. And it allows the launch of multiple satellites into multiple orbits with minimal infrastructure requirements. This accomplishment will undoubtedly bolster the Indian space ecosystem on the global stage.
जी हाँ, अभी आपने देखा संक्षिप्त विवरण SSLV D3 EOS-8 मिशन का। इस मिशन का मुख्य उद्देश्य एक बार फिर दोहरा देते हैं। SSLV प्रमोचन यान की विश्वसनीयता एक बार और सिद्ध की जाएगी इस प्रमोचन द्वारा। माइक्रो सैटेलाइट बस के साथ संगत निर्भर उपकरणों का विकास तथा उनका तकनीकी प्रदर्शन करना इसका मुख्य उद्देश्य है। भावी प्रचालनशील उपग्रहों के लिए आवश्यक नई तकनीकों का प्रदर्शन करना, जिसमें एकीकृत एवियोनिक पैकेज, एम्बेडेड PCB व बैटरी के साथ संरचनात्मक पैनल, लचीले सौर पैनल और ड्यूअल जिम्बल एंटीना जैसी नई प्रौद्योगिकियों को माइक्रोसैट में समायोजित करना भी शामिल है। अब हम उड़ान से 2 मिनट 40 सेकंड की दूरी पर।
The year 2024 began as the New Year's Day dawned with the successful launch of PSLV C-58 ExpoSat mission. Aditya L1 spacecraft, the maiden mission of ISRO to observe Sun, has been successfully placed in the designated three-dimensional halo orbit of the Sun-Earth Lagrange's point L1 on 6th of January. On 17th February, INSAT 3DS was injected by successful launch of GSLV F-14. With the third consecutive success of reusable launch vehicle landing experiment on 23rd June, landing experiment series are complete. On 22nd of July, ISRO conducted flight experiment for demonstration of air-breathing propulsion technology through the launch of RH-560 sounding rocket from SDSC Shar. Today, we are gearing for the SSLV D3 EOS-08 mission from SDSC Shar. We are about 1 minute 30 seconds from the launch.
अब हम लगभग 1 मिनट 20 सेकंड की दूरी पर हैं उड़ान से। सर्वप्रथम प्रथम चरण का प्रज्वलन शुरू होगा T0 पर। यह मिशन दक्षिणी पूर्वी दिशा का मिशन है। इस मिशन के पूर्ण परिपथ की ट्रैकिंग के लिए रडार स्टेशंस में शार, त्रिवेंद्रम, पोर्ट ब्लेयर, सिंगापुर और यत्रगा स्थित रडार स्टेशंस इस पर निरंतर नजर बनाए रखेंगे और हम तक वास्तविक समय पर यान की सभी गतिविधियों की जानकारी उपलब्ध कराते रहेंगे। ऑटोमेटिक लॉन्च सीक्वेंस सुचारू रूप से जारी है। अब कुछ ही समय पर हम देखेंगे प्रज्वलन।
-30 seconds.
Real time programs activated.
-25 seconds. -20 seconds. -15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. +5 seconds.
Normal.
Superb liftoff of SSLV D3 EOS-08 mission. Sleek rocket searing through the skies.
जी हाँ, यह सफलतापूर्वक उत्थापन SSLV D3 लॉन्च व्हीकल का
20 seconds.
और यह अपनी उद्दिष्ट दिशा की ओर बढ़ चला है। सभी तंत्र सामान्य रूप से कार्य करते हुए।
Clear weather here in Sriharikota and a good visibility for the flying rocket.
+40 seconds.
यह तीसरी उड़ान SSLV की अपनी विश्वसनीयता सिद्ध करते हुए यह प्रमोचन यान निकल चला है अपनी उद्दिष्ट कक्षा की ओर।
The action time of SS1 is 115 seconds. Flex nozzle for pitch and yaw steering. Fin tip actuation for the passive roll control.
First stage performance normal.
यहाँ प्रथम चरण का निष्पादन पूरी तरह सामान्य। इसका कार्यकाल लगभग 115 सेकंड का होगा। इस दौरान यह लगभग 2500 किलोन्यूटन का प्रणोद उत्पन्न करता हुआ यान को उद्दिष्ट दिशा की ओर ले जा रहा है।
An altitude of close to 68 kilometers in 114 seconds.
+2 minutes.
Shar and Trivandrum tracking stations are currently acquiring the data.
Stage ignited. First stage separated.
जी हाँ, इस कड़ी में जैसा निर्धारित था द्वितीय चरण का प्रज्वलन शुरू हो चुका है तथा प्रथम चरण को सफलतापूर्वक यान से पृथक कर दिया गया है।
We now have the confirmation of the completion of action of first stage, its separation, and the second stage already has commenced its operation.
द्वितीय चरण भी ठोस नोदक पर आधारित चरण है। इसमें लगभग 7.7 टन का ठोस नोदक है और इस प्रज्वलन के दौरान 234 किलोन्यूटन का प्रणोद उत्पन्न कर रहा है।
The payload fairing has been separated from the ongoing launch vehicle. SS2 currently operational.
Plus 3 minutes.
यहाँ भूष्मा कवच की कोई आवश्यकता नहीं रह गई है, जैसे कि यान घने वातावरण से बाहर जा चुका है तो इसे यान से पृथक कर दिया गया है। सभी तंत्र सामान्य रूप से कार्य कर रहे हैं। वर्तमान में द्वितीय चरण SSLV का प्रज्वलनरत है।
Around 200 kilometers altitude. Shah, Trivandrum and Port Blair stations have currently the visibility of the flight path.
यह चरण लगभग 109 सेकंड तक प्रज्वलित रहकर शांत हो जाएगा, फिर इसे यान से पृथक कर दिया जाएगा।
Plus 4 minutes.
इस दौरान यान क्लोज लूप गाइडेंस के अंतर्गत है। इसका अर्थ है वह अपने संवेदक से
Action completed.
संकेत प्राप्त कर अपने दिशा निर्धारण स्वयं कर रहा है। अब SS2 का कार्यकाल समाप्त हो चुका है, वह बंद हो चुका है। उसके साथ ही SS2 S3 कोस्टिंग फेज जारी है। यह कोस्टिंग फेज लगभग 163 सेकंड तक जारी रहेगा।
Vehicle is in combined hosting and performance is normal.
The second stage SS2 has completed its operation, but presently still with the ongoing rocket and combined coasting is in progress.
दर्शक दीर्घा में यह साफ दिखाई दे रहा है, उन्होंने भरपूर आनंद लिया है प्रमोशन का।
Plus 5 minutes.
SS2 SS3 का कोस्टिंग फेज जारी है। इस दौरान आपको उपग्रह के बारे में संक्षिप्त विवरण देते हैं। EOS 8 नवीनतम उपग्रह की दिशा में एक महत्वपूर्ण प्रगति का प्रदर्शन करने जा रहा है। इसमें संचार, बेसबैंड भंडार और पोजीशनिंग जैसे इलेक्ट्रॉनिक पैकेज को एकीकृत कर एवियोनिक सिस्टम तैयार किया गया है,
Vehicle performance normal.
जिससे यह बहुउद्देशीय एकल और सक्षम यूनिट बन गया है। इसमें कमर्शियल ऑफ द शेल्फ घटकों का इस्तेमाल कर कोल्ड रिडंडेंट सिस्टम तैयार किया गया है। इसके अलावा इसके स्ट्रक्चरल पैनल में ही इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सर्किट बोर्ड अंतर्निहित किया गया है। इसके अलावा इसमें बैटरी, ड्यूअल जिम्बल एंटीना, फेज्ड एरे एंटीना और लचीला सोलर पैनल लगाया गया है। इनमें से हर एक घटक ऑन बोर्ड तकनीक का प्रदर्शन करने जा रहा है। EOS 8 उपग्रह के 3 मुख्य नितभार हैं: इलेक्ट्रो ऑप्टिकल इंफ्रारेड पेलोड, ग्लोबल नेविगेशन सैटेलाइट सिस्टम और सिलिकॉन कार्बाइड पैरामैग्नी डोजीमीटर। यह उपग्रह आधारित निगरानी, आपदा निगरानी, पर्यावरण, आग का पता लगाना, ज्वालामुखी, औद्योगिक और बिजली संयंत्र आपदा निगरानी जैसे कई अनुप्रयोगों के लिए तैयार किया गया है। इसे दिन व रात, मध्य व दीर्घ तरंग में इंफ्रारेड बैंड में प्रतिबिंबों को ग्रहण करने के लिए बनाया गया है।
Second stage separated.
जहाँ रेंज ऑपरेशन डायरेक्टर ने अभी इसकी पुष्टि की, द्वितीय चरण को यान से पृथक कर दिया गया है
Third stage ignited.
और तृतीय चरण का सफलतापूर्व प्रज्वलन शुरू हो चुका है।
We just now have had the confirmation from the Range Operations Director that the second stage has been separated and the third stage has commenced its
Third stage
operation
performance normal.
and is performing nominally. Third stage also is a solid rocket propellant based stage with 4.5 tons of propellant loading.
वर्तमान में SSLV का तृतीय चरण SS3 प्रणोद उत्पन्न कर रहा है। इसमें लगभग 160 किलो न्यूटन का प्रणोद उत्पन्न होता है। इसका कार्यकाल लगभग 110 सेकंड का होगा।
During the 110 seconds of operation, the stage carries the rocket to 475 kilometers altitude, imparting 7.2 kilometers per second velocity.
Third stage performance normal.
Whatever velocity and attitude remains to be added or curtailed is done by liquid propellant based velocity trimming module. Nominal thrust for third stage motor is 160 kilonewtons.
यान पूरी तरह अपेक्षित पथ का अनुकरण करते हुए यान अपनी उद्दिष्ट दिशा की ओर बढ़ रहा है। अब कुछ ही समय पर हम देखेंगे जब SS3 उद्दिष्ट कक्षा में यान को ले जाएगा।
Stage action completed.
तृतीय चरण का प्रज्वलन समाप्त हो चुका है। अब इसके बाद SS3 की कोस्टिंग फेज शुरू हो गई है।
Vehicle performance normal.
The next coasting phase is currently operational. Let me just apprise the viewers in the meantime about the spacecraft. EOS-08 is an Earth observation satellite built on ISRO's Microsat IMS-1 bus. Images in the mid-wave and long-wave IR bands acquired by electro-optical infrared payload during day and night will be useful for applications like satellite-based surveillance, disaster monitoring, environmental monitoring, volcanic activities, fire detection, and industrial and power plant disasters. Global navigation satellite system-based reflectometry payload aids in remote sensing to derive applications like ocean surface winds, soil moisture, cryosphere applications over Himalayan regions, flood detection, inland water body detection, etc. While India is preparing to send its first human mission to space in indigenously developed crew module as a part of Gaganyaan mission, the satellite EOS-08 serves as a platform to carry silicon carbide ultraviolet dosimeter that will be used to monitor ultraviolet irradiance on the viewport of crew module. The satellite EOS-08 is significant also for a host of new technologies that will be demonstrated. Communication, baseband, storage and satellite positioning functions have been integrated into a single package using commercial off-the-shelf components. Its multifunctional structural panel having embedded battery and power electronics cards enables mass and volume savings. RFS package consists of LNAs, S-band and X-band filters, switches and solid-state power amplifier. Micro dual gimbal antenna, flexible solar panel, pyrolytic graphite sheet diffuser, plate and miniaturized phased array antenna are among the noteworthy new technologies.
SS3 का कोस्टिंग फेज जारी है। यह कुछ ही सेकंड में हम देखेंगे तृतीय चरण को यान से पृथक कर दिया जाएगा।
Third stage separated.
जी हाँ, इसकी पुष्टि हो चुकी है। तृतीय चरण को सफलतापूर्वक यान से पृथक कर दिया गया है।
Velocity trimming module ignited.
आपने अपनी स्क्रीन पर देखा तृतीय स्टेज का पृथकन और यह अंत में वेलोसिटी ट्रिमिंग मॉड्यूल है जिसे
12 minutes.
उपग्रह को उचित अभिवृद्धि प्रदान करने के लिए उपयोग में लाया जा रहा है। इसका भी थ्रस्ट कट ऑफ कर दिया गया है। इसका मतलब है यान अब उचित उपग्रह को
Satellite injection conditions are achieved.
उपग्रह को अंतक्षेपित करने की स्थितियां प्राप्त हो चुकी हैं।
The velocity trimming module had worked for a minimal time to acquire the injection parameters for the primary satellite separation, and there's a confirmation that the orientation and the altitude are appropriate for the satellite separation. We are awaiting eagerly anytime now the separation of EOS 08.
इस मिशन के मुख्य उपग्रह EOS 8 को कुछ ही समय पर उद्देश्य कक्षा में अंतक्षेपित कर दिया जाएगा।
EOS 08 satellite separated.
इस मिशन के मुख्य उपग्रह EOS 8 को सफलतापूर्वक 475 किलोमीटर की सर्कुलर लो अर्थ ऑर्बिट में अंतक्षेपित कर दिया गया है।
The primary satellite EOS 08 has been injected into the 475 kilometer altitude.
अब इस श्रृंखला में अगली गतिविधि होगी SR0 डेमोसैट सैटेलाइट का अंतक्षेपण।
Next event in the mission is the separation of the passenger payload SRO demosat.
इस मिशन के पूरा हो जाने के पश्चात अंतिम तंत्र जो कि VTM है उसे पूरी तरह निष्क्रिय कर दिया जाएगा। इससे अंतरिक्ष में अनैच्छिक व्यवधान न उत्पन्न हो, इसके लिए यह एक इसरो की जिम्मेदार पहल है। कुछ ही सेकंड्स में अब हम देखेंगे SR0 डेमोसैट उपग्रह का अंतक्षेपण। ऊंचाई 475 किलोमीटर तथा सापेक्ष गति 7.24 किलोमीटर प्रति सेकंड।
SR0 satellite separated.
और सबके लिए हर्ष का पल यहाँ पर रेंज ऑपरेशन डायरेक्टर ने कंफर्म कर दिया है SR0 डेमोसैट पृथक हो गए।
Passenger payload also has been deployed.
This is Mission Director. The EOS 08 satellite as well as the SR0 satellite has been injected into the required orbit. This SSLV D3 EOS 08 mission has been accomplished.
यहाँ इसके साथ SSLV D3 EOS 8 मिशन सफलता को प्राप्त करता है। आप सभी दर्शकों के लिए आपका दिन मंगलमय हो।
The third and final developmental flight of SSLV is successfully accomplished. SSLV, another arrow in ISRO's arsenal. We take leave from you. Up next is the address by Secretary DOS, Chairman ISRO, Dr. S. Somnath and the mission executives. Thank you.
Mission Director. Spacecraft Director. Avinash. So good morning all of you. As you have already seen, the third development flight of SSLV D3 with the EOS-08 satellite has been successfully accomplished. The rocket has placed the spacecraft in the very precise orbit as planned. I find that there are no deviations in the injection conditions. The final orbit, of course, will be known after tracking, but the current indication is that everything is perfect. The EOS-08 satellite as well as SR-0 satellite also has been injected after the maneuvers. And congratulations to the SSLV D3 team, the project team. With this third development flight of SSLV, we can declare the development process of SSLV is completed. And congratulations now. So we are on the process of transfer of the technology of SSLV to industries and for serial production and launches of SSLV in a commercial basis. So it's a great beginning for the rocket, the small satellite launch vehicle. And for us, the payload on this mission was EOS-08 satellite, which all of you are aware. It is an experimental satellite designed and realized by ISRO for proving many technologies, including very important payloads. And I am hoping that all of this will be proven in due course of time. As I am aware, the satellite solar panels have already been deployed. Further, we are looking for certain activities in the the VTM stage, and all that will be completed in due course of time. So congratulations once again for the entire team who worked behind the scene to develop this SSLV rocket. And its culmination of development program. Let us give a big round of applause to the entire team. I hand over now to the Mission Director, Sri Vinod.
Good morning to all. Good morning, ISRO. Good morning, India. Today we have achieved a major milestone in the journey of SSLV. The last and final development flight of SSLV D3 has been successfully accomplished. With that, we are moving into the operational phase. Today, we have precisely injected the EOS-08 satellite and also the passenger payload SR-0 into the precise orbit. The efforts put in by one and all has resulted in this achievement. Let me take this opportunity to thank the people who were behind this, especially the management who had the confidence and trust in us to hand over the development of the new launch vehicle to a team, a new team, which was able to achieve the targeted launch of D1, D2 and D3 in the specified time frame. Especially we thank the management led by our beloved chairman, Dr. Somnath, who has been part and parcel of this SSLV and also has been behind us in realizing the system. During the realization of D3 system, the confidence for going ahead with the activities have been given by our review team. The confidence given by the flight readiness review team, the mission readiness review team, and also the eminent expert review team has given us enough confidence to go ahead with the realization of the system without much non-conformances and achieving this. Tremendous effort has been put by all the ISRO centers, people working in all the ISRO centers, and their dedication and the passion has resulted in this today's achievement. The URSC team led by Avinash has realized a satellite which is having very new technologies incorporated in this and also advanced payload from SAC. I thank them for achieving this and also realizing a satellite in a very short time frame. Let me thank my team, the small satellite core project team, ably marshaled by the vehicle director, Sri Edil Arasu. So I thank him for the support he has given during this time, and also to the entire core team, which has what toiled day and night to achieve this. Now that the development phase of SSLV is over, the next phase of the ISRO's workhorse, the next workhorse will commence soon. We are definite that there will be many more launches of SSLV soon, and we will meet at that time. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Thank you. I take this opportunity once again. Those who are behind me, you are not able to see all of them in the cameras, are the young team who have been working in the last few years to develop the SSLV. Congratulations to once again. And all the people who have been supporting this program all across the centers. All people are not here on the stage, and also the industries who have taken the responsibility to manufacture all the rocket parts and systems, and who will possibly be taking up this task of realizing it in numbers in the future. So congratulations to all of you once again. And now over to the spacecraft director, Avinash.
Good morning. Respected Chairman Sir, Center Directors, my senior colleagues, my teammates and friends. First of all, to begin with, I would like to thank the SSLV team for precisely placing the spacecraft in intended orbit, and I am happy that solar panels are deployed and power is being generated. EOS-08 is a very unique spacecraft where we have many new technologies, including flexible solar panels, integrated avionics, embedded multifunctional structural panels. These are to name a few. We have more than 20 new technologies which we are demonstrating through EOS-08, and we have three very new payloads. One is the infrared payload UIR from SAC, which will give us the imaging capability in day and night, and also help us in disaster management, etc. And we have a new type of remote sensing, that is GNSS-R reflectometry. This again uses the GNSS signals to bring out the remote sensing data products in areas like soil moisture and ocean wind monitoring, etc. And we also have a UV dosimeter, which is to be flown on a Gaganyaan mission, but we are flying it here to get the on-orbit experience. So these payloads will have applications which will not only change or influence the common man, but will also help the astronauts on Gaganyaan. So with so many new technologies in such a short time, we are able to realize this because of the support and guidance from all our management team and the real efforts put in by the Microsat 2C or EOS-08 team. So I would take this opportunity to thank our Center Director Sankaran Sir for guiding us throughout the program, and I also thank the total EOS-08 team, starting from subsystems, the whole URSC center and different centers, LPSC, IISU, SAC, LEOS have contributed different systems, and we have come out with a good spacecraft. And at the end, this is possible only because of our families taking up our responsibilities at home when we are dedicating our time in the office. So I also thank personally to family members of all my teammates and my family as well for being with us in this crucial last 1 year period. And also my core project team who have put total efforts to realize this. Thank you one and all. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Avinash. This satellite also have 3 important payloads as told by him. The infrared imaging payload, the GNSS reflectometry payload, as well as the dosimeters. And the first 2 were developed by Space Applications Center, Ahmedabad, and the dosimeter payload was developed at Laboratory for Electro-Optic Systems. So congratulations to all of them for those developments, and I hope all the very best to the satellite EOS-08. And we have today with us all the directors of the centers and the leaderships that you have reviewed and cleared this rocket. So I'm not moving over to them for comments at this moment. So are all seen to you. Congratulations to you once again, and thank you all.